morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up so you don't carry that heavy bag over to today and wonder why you're down and everything feels heavy and you're depressed and angry and nothing around you is working. Well, that is because of what you did yesterday and what you didn't clean up. So I suggest you clean that up. Yesterday's gone. All we have is today, and we are not promised tomorrow. So let's make the best of this day today. I'm going to read the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about anger. Anger is a powerful emotion and what we do with it. There's a lot of self-destruct with anger, and always remember, everything we're feeling, everything we're doing is what we do to ourselves. When we blame somebody around us, they did it, he did it, his actions. No, we are in charge of our life. We control how we react. We decide whether or not we want to stay and be a part of that. So when you find yourself today getting angry, I want you to see why you're getting angry. Can you control something about it? Walk out of the room. Do not react right away. There's a lot of dangerous things that are happening around us with people lashing out, and it only takes a minute to take somebody's life out, and then you have to live with that for the rest of your life. That's why I knew I couldn't live with my ex-husband in active addiction, because I knew that if he came in full-blown drug addicted, alcoholism, that I'd want to beat him with a bat, and I'd end up going to prison, hurting my ex-husband. But I had to get rid of that anger. I had a decision to make. I made a decision to leave because I knew I couldn't live with active addiction. I know some of you are in situations where you can't leave. You plan an exit to get out if it's progressively getting worse because somebody's going to get hurt. The children are being destroyed. Whoever's doing the abusing, it progressively gets worse. So, but in the meantime, if you have to live in the same home, go to another room, be the bigger person. Do not put gasoline on that fire. You are the bigger person. You have more sense. And really, in the end, the person that's angry and lashing out and acting like a fool, self-esteem, self-worth is already in the gutter. They're not going to be doing anything. So it's up to you to make that decision. And it will, like I said, the best thing we could do is anger is something I work on daily. When I feel myself going from a 1 to 10, lately my spiritual practice has just been so profound. The little things that used to upset me, even with my husband now, I find the better fit I am mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally. Actually, really nothing's been triggering me because I am fit in every area of my life. This is the goal with the spiritual practices, being fit in every area of your life. And when you are, you don't get upset. You follow the Beatitudes, which you realize that what you can and cannot control, and you spread love and compassion wherever you go. This is the goal. No matter what, nobody can infect you with their actions, with their doing, whether you live with them or not. You truly are living your life in harmony. Again, we all can get there. It is an action. It is a practice. It's something that we have to practice daily. When I get up, I have to reconnect every morning. It's a new day. We need to recharge, reconnect. If there's something we need to clean up, we need to do that. And these are practices that we need to do. And I'm telling you, the gifts just keep on giving. And remember, talk about balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that truly is the level of love and respect you will get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else our head gets backed up and then we're back to square one, acting like a fool. So remember, when you have an attitude, be attitude, love, compassion, not trying to control anything around you, accepting things the way they are. This, my friend, that's the greatest gift you can give yourself. Just total peace. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of you. Hey, you smooth talkers, manipulators, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in that comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformations. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and to learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder around out of control, it will wreak havoc. Control the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great task by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we really call darkness is the blockage of light. Eventually you realize you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when you got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Okay, I'm going to be reading a little part from my book. Page 76, the letter is L. L is for love. The following are some beautiful words on the subject of love from Louise L. Hay. Number 1, how to love yourself. Stop all criticism. Criticism never changes a thing. Refuse to criticize yourself. Accept yourself exactly as you are. Everybody changes. When you criticize yourself, your changes are negative. When you approve of yourself, your changes are positive. Truly, what we do tell ourselves, we do get more of. And the more we learn to love and respect who we are, that is what we're able to give in exchange. And again, what I was saying earlier, everything we do to ourselves, and then we blame everything around us and think it's other people doing it to us. But it's the complete opposite. And what's beautiful is treat yourself as if you would speak to your best friend. And when you are criticizing yourself, look at what you're saying, and if there's something you can change, then work on changing it and do something about it. Do it for 30 days and do the next thing that you don't like about yourself. Get into action instead of criticizing. Say, what can I do about this? What can I change about this? Now, if there's something you can't change, like if you have a big fat toe, you're never going to change that big fat toe. If there's parts of your body that you absolutely cannot change, then stop criticizing it. If it's something in a person that you love and there's something that they cannot change, stop criticizing it. Be realistic about what you're criticizing. There's healthy criticism and then there's unhealthy criticism. If there's things that we can change, let's do something about it. Like, for example, you could be 300 pounds, and if you're working on a program and you're doing all the right things, do not criticize yourself. Yes, you're 300 pounds, but you're doing something about it. You don't need to criticize yourself. You're in action. So what's the power of this is somebody could say, you look like a fat pig. Well, that won't bother you because you're doing something about it. But if you're still shoving food in your face and not doing anything about it, if somebody calls you a big fat pig, you're going to be bothered by it. Again, what we do to ourselves, how we love ourselves. So when we're in action with something that, yes, what that person said was true, and when we're in action with it, then we're not bothered. My husband used to call me a spendthrift, which I was at times here and there. But now it doesn't bother me because I'm putting money away. I am saving. I'm doing the right things. So when he does say it, it doesn't bother me. Again, are they right or are they wrong? If they're wrong, then let it go. You have nothing to be bothered about. But if they're right, do something about it. Get a game plan of action, something that's realistic. Do it for 30 days. Go on to the next thing, and the rest will follow. Remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Do one of these things for 30 days, and in 1 year, you won't recognize yourself. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, keeping my food clean and working out, and the rest will follow. Remember, we can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. I'll talk to you about my books and my workshops and leave your number. Or my services, you can reach me at lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L. Hit subscribe and share it with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. Remember, there's order into receiving all this information. You're relearning everything you learned. And remember, I want you to have an unanticipated day today. And thank you for listening.